Sandia Cave Trail. I'm up now in the cliff hills of this little valley, and I could be wrong, but I think we're going in that cave over there. Isn't that going to be awesome? Check out this beautiful winding path and everything. Like, what? It's just so amazing. Imagine being here 400 or 500 years ago, and that's the view you get to look out to. Oof. That's incredible. Truly inspiring. So excited to see this. So one of the jobs I've read about is Sherpas that bring artificial constructs like this up mountains to increase tourism in different areas. It's especially common now in Europe for them to invest big money to put, artificial stones and passageways and stuff up in their mountains for hikers. And what a cool job that would be. Your whole job for the day is just bring 10 giant rocks or a bunch of cement up a big hill. I think that's pretty awesome. What a feat of nature that is. Looks like we're getting pretty close. So I'm in the Sandia cave, and I'm pretty deep in the cave relative to my own experience. But I just noticed this area here, and I believe that is quartz. So another magical place. I don't know if you can see it, but the air quality in here is terrible. It's just sand. Just dust and sand. And let me turn off the light here. Let's see if we can even still see the outside. Nope, it's completely dark. So we're going to go a little bit deeper. But sooner or later I should turn around because I don't have the most battery life. And I don't know if there's anything to see in here. But I'll tell you, it's pretty amazing after doing all those trails that I did with the guides, and now I get to do a real adventure. Just wish the air quality was a little better. And my clothes are gonna be filthy. I just showered this morning. My mistake. All right, well, I found it here. We're gonna leave it there. Maybe someone will use it to spark something at a future date. But tell me this ain't a proper adventure. I read online people doing a lot of crawling, like through tight passages. I think this is tight enough for me. I'm on my squat. What's that discoloration coming from? Is that moisture coming in? I don't know. I'd like to get to one more chamber I can fucking stand up in. There we are. See all that? They probably used to cook here. This is probably a cooking spot, if I had to guess. Graffiti everywhere. But yeah, isn't this awesome? Well, the fact that you're watching this video does determine that we will be okay. But if you're not watching it, well, so sorry to see you gone. I'm going to turn off the recording for a bit, but you get the idea. Alright guys, this is as deep as I'm going. It's very interesting, but can't imagine there's too much more to see based on the 80,000 pounds of graffiti on the walls. I love the idea of all these little shelves and these off hooks and little holes, and you can imagine somebody actually using them for something at some point in the past. Anyway, I'm probably about 100, I don't know, maybe 50 meters deep. So I'm deep enough. Much love, everybody. So I just did this cave, and it was friggin' awesome. Don't know how deep it goes. It probably goes quite further than I went, but without crawling more on my hands and my knees than I already was, I wasn't going any deeper. Made it about 100 meters, maybe less. I don't know, maybe 50 meters. But look how filthy you can get very quickly in here. And this is without crawling. I was just like crouch walking. But you can see, like, I'm completely embodied by the cave here. So what a magical place to visit. Highly recommend. I'm probably going to meditate for a few minutes. And yeah, this view is also quite magical. Oh, I don't know how I don't know how people would have got here back in the time of native cultures, but it definitely was warm in there. It definitely would protect you from a storm. It's just too bad all the graffiti. It does not help the attraction. Much love, everybody. Thank you so much.
So this dance group is okay with taking pictures. All they do ask in videos, all they do ask is that you only for personal use only. They do take little breaks between their sets. So they will dance for a whole hour, so they do take breaks. Other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm pretty sure that they are about ready. I'm gonna go ahead and double check with them.
Alright guys, you want to check out probably the coolest food market I've ever seen in my life? Follow me. So I'd say it's somewhere about 20 restaurants in this small space. They just keep going on and on. I got a smoothie from there because I haven't had a smoothie in a week. This place looks really good. I think I'm gonna have fluff.
Yeah, we just go like to that whole stand and then into the restaurant. Yeah.
This view is quite exceptional. Not even the view, sorry, the colors of the sky. I got a few pictures of it, but I just couldn't help but continue to share it because it is wowza.
It's bad. I'm coming to the bitches for the run. Man, knocking these motherfuckers bad. This is me chasing every dream I've ever had. I swear it's bad. Bitches that I'm fucking at the pad. Man, who I am behind the mask. Let me ever take a nigga when I'm black. Hey.
everybody. Welcome to February 1st. When I was in Albuquerque, I started the day with a little bit of a hike into the Sandia cave. It was super awesome, especially after the day before I couldn't get into the cave dwellings that I wanted to see in Santa Fe. So to get to go into a cave unrestricted with no guides was a perfectly awesome adventure to start the day here in Albuquerque. A little bit cold, and the road to get there was super not paved, but the Civic survived, and I climbed up and got inside, and look at how happy I am there. You can definitely tell it was a great joy for me to explore this cave. It was interesting to imagine the different cultural phenomena from the ancient past, and then the semi-modern. Here's how you get up to the cave at the very end of the trail. See the ladder there, and then here I am at the Pablo Cultural Center, I believe it was. So Pablos are like tribes, I guess is a simple way to understand it. And so here's a place commemorating their culture and helping them celebrate and pass that culture forward. I got to see a little bit of their traditional dancing, and they had so many beautiful pieces of jewelry and stuff. I got a cute little bracelet for my mom there. Here you can see the front and back of them. They have these cool little like peacock feather kind of things going on. There's 19 pueblos in New Mexico, and obviously a very rich cultural area, and very different than the native vibes of Ontario, as far as my brief exposure to the two. Here's a little bit of the museum area. And it's amazing how important clay pottery was to these cultures, because that's how they moved water. That's how they, handle their kitchen, stuff like that. So here's a whole bunch of little cute figurines, and I thought that was a cool piece of art. Sharing Our Love is what that one's called. It was very interesting to read about their integration with the European cultures that, kind of assimilated them a little bit into their own. But obviously, the Spanish didn't keep that foothold, and so Spanish culture kind of went in, touched the local cultures, and then, obviously, American culture emerged from the hybrid of all the different influences. Oh, I really like this piece. That is really beautiful. And you can sort of see how they would have constructed their structures there with the clay style bricks. They would use old logs for musical instruments, hand drums, and that. And here's another one of the what the structures would have looked like if I did go on top of the cave dwellings yesterday, the 31st. And it's cool because you can still see these cultures throughout the area today, or these structures, which is really nice. Interesting art there. Here's like some kid style art. I really liked how joyful and colorful it all looked. There's another beautiful piece. Look at those butterflies with all those colors. There's no doubt that the native cultures really knew how to make art. That was awesome with the stormtrooper there and the Star Wars. Some outdoor statues, and here's a local kids project on saving the water. So that's 9 to 12 there. Here's some of the winners here. Really beautiful. This was the ceiling. I thought that was pretty nice in this particular room with some of the displays. Here's what I ate at the Sawmill. This was Greek food, falafel and all that. Here's the mountain range on the east side of Albuquerque. I went over there to check out some trails and take a nap. And you did see the video, the sunset was amazing. And here's some of the art that was along the trail that I checked out briefly. This was like a little bit of a nature preserve just east of town. And on the other side of the hill, the mountain, is where the Sandia cave was. But yeah, what a magical sunset that day. Really beautiful stuff. Very powerful colors. I was en route to one show, but I showed up just 20 minutes late. They did just sold out, so I ended up at this Grudge rock show. The Browning Dropout Kings were amazing. Yeah, it was a really cool show, very different than the ones from before. Awesome. Well, thank you again for checking out my wonderful videos. Albuquerque was really cool. I didn't even expect to go there, but as I learned more about what that area, the city had to offer, I had to spend a whole day there. And you'll see that too as I about to do February 2nd tomorrow. Um, I ended up going and staying in Flagstaff, which was a gorgeous area as well. Again, unexpected. So lots of beautiful, unexpected adventures throughout this trip. What a beautiful journey. Loved Albuquerque. It was a weird vibe, very, very mixed feelings, culture, but still well worth the visit, well worth the time. And again, thank you so much for checking out my videos. Much love and blessings, everybody. Bye for now.